Why do you swaddle a child?
So they stay in place.
So they stay in place. And what it does to them, it makes them feel safe. It relaxes them. It comforts them. It gives them peace. She swaddled baby Moses for a reason. So he'd lay still. He'd be comfortable. He'd be warm. Because she knew that she had pitched that basket. And she wrapped him in swaddling clothes, put him in that basket, and sent him to his destiny. That's what we need to do to our children today. We need to put them in a pitched home with a pitched mother and father and wrap them in the blood of Jesus in that swaddling clothes and send them on their way to their destiny to do the work of God. So church, can you imagine Moses standing there, seeing the storms coming in? He'd never seen anything like that before. I can imagine he possibly had to probably fight off a little bit of fear. But as he stood, this is the last thing I'm going to point out in this story. This was, when I started reading this, you read something over and over and over and over, and every time you read it, God speaks to you about something or he'll point it out. I literally jumped up out of my chair when this happened because it was exciting.
You were pitched.
I was pitched. God told Moses as he stood there watching all this, a picture of the ark and the storms moving in and the rain's starting to come and the animals still finishing up getting into the ark. Now they had never seen storms like this before, ever.
Never saw rain.
No, never. So like I said, I could imagine they were probably fighting off a little bit of fear here, trusting in God, but they're human. They had to have experienced some type of anxiety somewhere because they'd never seen this. But Moses, I got Moses on the brain. Noah stood there and listened to what I'm saying. God spoke to him and said, "Come into the ark. Come into the ark." Not, go get your family and get in the ark. Why do you think God said, "Come into the ark now"? Why do you think he said that? Making y'all think today. This is the exciting part. It was because God was already in the ark with them. If God had been on the outside, he would have said, "Let's go into the ark." But God was already in there and he was saying, "Come on, Noah, get in the ark now. Get in the ark now." The Lord was going with him. He was already there. God doesn't expect us to go through the storms alone. He's going with us. He's already there in front of us, calling us, "Come on, I got you. Get in the ark. Come on, get in the ark." We will go together through these trials, these tribulations, all the hard things and all the good things, the floods, the torments, the winds, the storms. Jesus said, "I am with you. Come. Get into the ark." Jesus is our refuge. God is our strength, our shelter, He's everything to us. He's calling day by day, "Come, get into the ark. Get into my place of safety." You, as a child of God, are in a shelter, a refuge, a safe place with the Lord when you're pitched by the blood of Jesus. When you walk and you're not a water faucet Christian. When you walk with the Lord every day. Church, apply the blood. Cover you and your family with the pitch with the blood of Jesus. And remember, God's not telling you to get into the ark. He's saying, come, because he's standing there waiting on you. Well, it was really neat when I read that. Come. Not, okay, let's go. God was already there with him. So remember, there was the door that was not specific of how big to build it, but there was only one door. Only one way to salvation. The window was not on the sides to look out and see the storms and all the destruction. The window was on the top because God wanted them to look up and know their redemption was coming. And when they got ready to close that door, God didn't say, let's go. He was already on the inside saying, come now, because I'm going with you. God bless you all.